The night air was thick with silence, the kind that presses in when even the city seems to sleep. Amber's sneakers echoed down the cracked sidewalk as she passed the dim streetlights on her way home. It was almost 12:45 a.m. Her shift at the diner had run late again, double tables, a broken dishwasher, and her manager calling off last minute. Her body ached, her feet throbbed, and her eyes stung with exhaustion. But she was used to this. It was her 4th month working nights ever since her mom's medical bills had eaten through their savings. As she tightened her scarf around her neck and adjusted her worn backpack, she heard footsteps behind her. Quick. Steady. Getting closer. She didn't panic at first. This was her usual route home, and she knew the street. But instinct doesn't lie. Her fingers gripped the strap of her bag tighter, and she quickened her pace. Then, a hand grabbed her arm. She gasped, heart slamming in her chest, ready to scream. But before a sound escaped, the man leaned in and whispered, low and urgent. "Walk faster. Don't look back. Just trust me." Amber froze, torn between terror and confusion. "I said walk," he repeated, pulling her gently but firmly. She obeyed, every nerve on fire. "Who are you? What do you want?" she whispered, trying to glance at his face. It was shadowed by the hood of his coat. "Just 2 blocks more. Then I'll explain." Her breath came in short bursts. But something in his voice wasn't threatening. It was protective. They rounded a corner and ducked into the recessed entryway of a closed flower shop. He let go of her arm and peeked around the wall. "Okay," he said after a tense beat. "You're safe now." Amber stared at him, heart racing. What the hell is going on? He finally looked at her. His eyes were sharp, scanning, alert. "2 men were following you. One had a switchblade." Amber blinked, her mouth dry. "What?" "I saw them from across the street. I work security 2 blocks down. I was heading home. When I saw you, and them. I couldn't let it happen." Her knees gave slightly, and she leaned against the cold brick wall. I didn't even notice. I've seen them around lately," he said. "They target women walking alone late at night. I've reported it, but no one's done anything." Tears welled up in Amber's eyes, not just from fear, but from shock, from gratitude. "What's your name?" she finally asked. "Jordan." She nodded, her voice shaking. "I'm Amber." Over the next 10 minutes, Jordan walked her the rest of the way home, keeping close, occasionally scanning the street behind them. She found herself telling him about her job, her mom's condition, and how hard it had been lately, how she never had the time or money for rideshares, how her neighborhood used to feel safer. He didn't judge. He just listened. At her building, she hesitated. "Thank you. I don't know what would have happened if you weren't there." He gave her a small smile. "I'm just glad I was." She went inside. But she didn't sleep. The next day, Amber told her manager what happened. He shrugged it off. So she posted about it online, about Jordan, about the men, about how invisible working-class women often feel walking home at night. She didn't expect it to go viral. But it did. The post hit a nerve. Women shared their own stories. Men voiced outrage. Community members organized neighborhood watch patrols. A local journalist picked it up. Then a city councilwoman. Within 2 weeks, the city launched a late-night shuttle pilot program for hospitality workers, free, safe transportation home. Amber was invited to speak at the launch. As she stood before the small crowd, microphone trembling in her hands, she searched the audience, and saw him. Jordan. Standing in the back, hands in his pockets, same calm expression. She locked eyes with him, smiled, and said, "One act of awareness. One act of bravery. One man who didn't look away, he changed everything. We all can. That's the power we hold." Months later, the shuttle program was expanded. Amber got a promotion to daytime shifts. Her mom started responding to treatment. And every time she passed that flower shop on Main Street, she remembered the fear, but more importantly, the stranger who turned a near tragedy into hope for an entire community. Sometimes the world changes not through grand gestures, but through quiet courage in the shadows. Never underestimate the power of showing up for someone, especially when they don't even know they're in danger. Let kindness walk with you, even in the darkest hours.